Hello everyone. Welcome. Today, we're tackling a question many iPhone users have: how to open DMG files on your iPhone. DMG files, often used for software installation on macOS, aren't directly compatible with iOS. It's important to understand this upfront. So, let's explore why you can't natively open them and what alternatives you have. First, let's clarify what DMG files are. DMG stands for disk image. Think of it like a digital container. It holds applications, software packages, and other files intended for macOS. Apple uses this format extensively for distributing software. Now, why can't you directly open a DMG file on your iPhone? The main reason is operating system incompatibility. iOS, the operating system for iPhones, and macOS are designed differently. They have different file systems and architectures. iOS simply lacks the built-in capability to understand and process the DMG format. Trying to open a DMG file on your iPhone will usually result in an error message or the phone simply not recognizing the file. So, what are your options? Well, direct opening isn't really possible. However, there are indirect ways to access the contents of a DMG file, but they involve a computer. Here's how you can generally do it. 1. Use a computer. This is the most reliable method. Transfer the DMG file to your Mac or Windows computer. 2. Extract the contents. On a Mac, simply double-click the DMG file to mount it. This will make the contents accessible in Finder. On Windows, you'll need a third-party program like 7-Zip or DMG Extractor to extract the files. These programs can open and unpack the contents of the DMG file. 3. Transfer individual files. Once you've extracted the files on your computer, you can transfer the specific files you need to your iPhone. You can do this through various methods, such as using iCloud Drive, Google Drive, email, or even a USB cable. Remember, you can't transfer and run macOS applications directly on your iPhone. You can only transfer compatible files like images, documents, or videos that were contained within the DMG. Another approach is to consider alternative apps. Often, if you're trying to access a specific type of file within the DMG, there might be an iOS app that can handle the file format directly. For example, if the DMG contains a PDF document, you can use a PDF Reader app on your iPhone. So, while you can't directly open DMG files on your iPhone, you can access their contents through a computer and then transfer compatible files. It's all about understanding the limitations and finding workarounds. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like. Consider subscribing for more tech tips and tricks. Your support helps us create more content.